أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. हर जर्रा चमकता है अनवार इलाही से, हर सांस ये कहती है हम हैं तो खुदा भी है. Dear students of class 11, in the previous session we discussed faith, its definition, and further the fundamental articles of faith that include faith in Allah, His angels, His revealed books, His messengers, the day of resurrection, life after death, Al-Qadr, predestination. And today we are going to discuss faith in Allah, which is also called Tawheed. Let us start. Tawheed, or the faith in Allah, it is one of the central teachings of Islam, one of the fundamental teachings of Islam, one of the core teachings of Islam. That Islam says that God is one, and the Arabic term for the Islamic God, that is Allah, that we profess in the kalima La ilaha illallah, there is no God but Allah, or there is no God, small g, but God, capital G. The God in Islam is supreme being who exists independently. He doesn't need anyone for his existence. He exists independently for everything else. And Islam teaches us he is the sole creator, Khalik of the universe. Not only the creator, but the nourisher of the universe. Allah, the supreme authority in the universe, is the maker of the heaven and the earth. This is our belief. Khalik is the creator. And in his creation, no one ever assisted him in the creation of this vast universe. According to Islam, no event occurs in this universe without God's knowledge and implicit consent. He is the master. He says kun fayakun, be, and it becomes. He is the ultimate source of every action and happening, animate or inanimate. God created the whole universe, the sun, the sky, the earth, the galaxy, the stars, and also the life forms which we see on this earth and elsewhere. And when he created this universe, he didn't left it as such, but he is the nourisher. He nourished it, he is the sustainer, he sustained it, and he sustained its creation because he is the Lord. He is the Rabb. He is the Rabb of the world, creator of the world, Lord of the world, Khalik. And belief in God, the creator and master of the universe, is a thing that is common to all religions. But we must bear this in mind that in Islamic name, Allah in Arabic, which applies only to one God and to no one else. Islam advocates belief in the absolute authority of God, in the absolute unity of God, in its entire purity, as it is the very foundation of Islam. Tawheed is the very foundation of Islam. Oneness of God means that He is the God of all people, past, present, and future. When we see in the Holy Quran, that it gives us an important message that Allah is one. He is independent. He does not need any support. Everything depends on Him. He has no father and has no son or daughter. There is none like unto Him. As we say in the Surah Ikhlas, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. Islam stresses the need to have firm belief in various attributes of Allah, the creator and the controller of the universe. He is the Lord of all the worlds. He is the gracious, the merciful. He is the master of the day of judgment. As we say, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. He is gracious, He is merciful. Maliki Yawmiddin. Master of the universe, master of the day of judgment. In Islam, the faith in Allah, it is described in Tawheed, which means unification or oneness of God. There are three categories of Tawheed. Tawheed itself means absolute monotheism, oneness and uniqueness. Three categories of Tawheed. Tawheed Rububiyah, maintaining the unity of Lordship. Tawheed Asma wa Sifat, maintaining the unity of Allah's names and attributes. Tawheed al-Ibadah or Tawheed Uluyyah, maintaining the unity of worship. The Tawheed is the basic crux of Islamic teachings. Tawheed Rububiyah, Tawheed Uluyyah, Tawheed Asma wa Sifat. Tawheed Rububiyah, it means that Allah is the sole creator of the universe. He is the Lord of the universe. Inna Allah khaliqu kulla shay'in wa huwa ala kulli shay'in wakil. And we say, لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد يحيي ويميت بيده الخير وهو على كل شيء قدير. There is no God besides Allah. He is one. He has no partner. He is the kingdom, and for Him is all praise. He gives life and causes death. In His hand is all good, and He has power over everything. It means that Tawheed Rububiyah means that Allah is the sole creator of the universe. Allah created all things, and He is the agent on which all things depend. Inna Allah khaliqu kulla shay'in wa huwa ala kulli shay'in wakil. And further, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam elaborated that be aware that if the whole of mankind gathered together in order to do something, be to help you, they would not they would only be able to do something for you which Allah had already written for you. Likewise, if the whole mankind gathered together to harm you, they would only be able to do something to harm you which Allah had already written to happen you. That it means that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the sole Lord of the universe, and that we describe in the word creator, sustainer quality, that is rububiyah, which is derived from the root rab, that Allah is the only real power in existence. It is He who gave all things the power to move and change. In recognition of this reality, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to often repeat the exemplary, exclamatory phrase, "La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. There is no movement, no power except by Allah's will." And Quran goes on to saying His Lordship in Holy Quran in various verses, where Allah mentions that He is the whole creator, sole creator, who has created this universe, the earth, the sky, the galaxies, and He is the only one who has effected them in a complete order, Allahu khaliqa kulli shay'in wa huwa ala kulli shay'in wakil. This is the rububiyah, Tawheed rububiyah, which is one of the categories of Tawheed. In the next session, we are going to discuss more things about the Tawheed, that is Tawheed Asma wa Sifat and Tawheed Uluhiyya, inshallah. Till then, fi amanillah, ila al-liqa.